Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to dive into a festival that's all about joyful farewells and brand new beginnings. It's a story that revolves around one of the most beloved deities on the planet. Let's get into the story of Ganesh Chaturthi.
You know, this quote really nails it. It gets right to the heart of what this festival is all about. It's so much more than just a party, right? It's this powerful reminder of devotion, of unity, and that incredible promise of a fresh start. And that's something that connects with millions of people.
All right, so to really get a handle on the celebration, we've got to start with the one at the very center of it all, the beloved Lord Ganesha. So, who is Lord Ganesha? Well, he represents so many powerful things. For starters, he's known as the remover of obstacles. People often pray to him before starting anything new, to help clear the way for success. But it's not just that. He's also a symbol of the wisdom you need to find your way, the prosperity that follows smart choices, and honestly, just the plain old good luck we're all looking for.
Okay, so the whole festival really kicks off with the artisans. They start sculpting these absolutely magnificent idols. I mean, can you just picture the sheer skill and love that goes into making these figures in these vibrant reds, yellows, and golds? It's incredible. But that makes you wonder, right? Where did Ganesha's own very unique form actually come from?
Well, the answer to that question is found in this incredible divine story, a story of creation, of loss, and ultimately of a really powerful blessing.
This origin story is pretty epic, and it kind of plays out in 4 key steps. First, you have this act of pure creation. The goddess Parvati makes a son out of sandalwood paste to be her guardian. But then, things take a turn. A really tragic misunderstanding happens with her husband, Lord Shiva. Out of that conflict, though, comes this miraculous rebirth. Ganesha is brought back to life, but this time with the head of an elephant. And in the end, he's given this amazing divine blessing, which is how he earns his title, the remover of obstacles. And that whole powerful journey, that's why he's so celebrated.
Okay, so now that we have that incredible backstory, let's look at the celebration itself. Ganesha's symbolic arrival is what kicks off this 10-day festival, and it is just packed with joy and an amazing sense of community.
And when I say festival, I mean it's an experience for all your senses. Seriously. People decorate their homes beautifully, turning them into these little shrines of light and color. The air is just filled with the sound of these devotional songs called bhajans. People are busy making special sweets to offer, and whole communities just come alive with this incredible, joyful dancing. And hey, speaking of sweets, there's one that's super important, the modak. It's this sweet little dumpling, and it's said to be Lord Ganesha's absolute favorite food. But there's more to it than that. It actually symbolizes something deeper, the sweet reward you get from wisdom and spiritual knowledge, the very things Ganesha represents.
So you have these 10 amazing days of celebration, but the festival doesn't just stop. It builds to this majestic, really meaningful conclusion.
And that brings us to a really important question, one that gets right to the core of the whole festival's philosophy. Think about it. Why would you take this beautiful idol that was so lovingly made and worshipped for 10 whole days and then return it to the water? Well, the answer is all about this powerful idea of transition. The idol, you see, that's the physical form. It's like a temporary earthly home for the divine spirit. The water, on the other hand, represents the eternal, the formless spirit. It's the source that all life comes from and returns to. So immersing the idol in the water is this really beautiful symbol of that whole cosmic cycle. This final ritual has a name. It's called visarjan, and it is a sight to behold. It's like something out of a movie. Just try to picture it. Huge crowds of people, there's music, there's dancing, and it all builds up to this majestic farewell as the idol is gently placed back into a glowing river, usually right around sunset. Just stunning. And all of this whole journey, brings us to the ultimate message of Ganesh Chaturthi, the real core idea behind the whole 10-day festival. So if there is just one thing you take away from all of this, from the creation of that idol all the way to its final return to the water, it's this. It's that every ending is really a new beginning. That's it. This whole cycle of creation and return, the idol coming from the earth and going back to the water, it's this beautiful reminder that every single goodbye, every single ending is just making way for a brand new start. You know, this ancient wisdom is not just some old story. It's a living, breathing philosophy that connects right to our lives right now. The whole festival is kind of asking us to remember how powerful it is to start fresh. So I'll leave you with this final thought. What new beginning are you ready to welcome?